Good morning. Good morning. Actually, it's afternoon, guys. It's 2:45 Sunday afternoon, September 2nd, and the Gringo taxi's on his way to the airport again. This here is Avenida Argentina. It runs from Plaza Ramon Castillo or Plaza Union. They changed the name a few years ago, I guess. Goes over to Callao and Elmer Fawcett. So it's just recently been repaved. This is all tore up and in really rough shape for a while. Yeah, it's all brand new and repaved, so it's a really nice ride. The problem is it's not a very nice area either. The news lately has been talking about a lot of people on this street or in this avenue being robbed at gunpoint over here. So this street here is kind of a, yeah, it's a sketchy area. But I am alone. Never bring a passenger this way. I just happen to be on my way. So this, by the way, is an area that most tourists will never ever see, right? So if you're coming over here and you're looking for a ride from us, yeah, this is not something you'll see with us unless you see it right here on my either on my Facebook page or on my YouTube channel, or maybe a short video clip of my on Instagram or something. So those of you that don't know, this is a little bus in front of us. These buses, they call them combis, and they are privately owned. They're not like owned by the city or what have you. So this is quite the interesting mess with these things here. They do whatever they want. Some of these things run $100,000 fines, and they're still running, and nobody can understand why. The police obviously did their job, even though everybody continues to say they're corrupt. But the police did their job. They gave $100,000 worth of tickets, and yet they're still running. I don't understand it. But you see how he made the lane change, no turn signal, nothing. And that's what they do all day long here. Yeah, it's really quite the interesting experience to drive here. So we're about ready to enter Callao from what they call Lima Cercado or Lima Center. Maybe you see it in the distance. There's a blue sign. It's over the road saying "Welcome to Callao" or La Municipalidad de Callao. Over here, even though it's crazy, it is probably the closest you're going to get in Lima to driving in the U.S. People oftentimes stop at traffic lights. They oftentimes stop for pedestrians. If you look to the left there, you can just see some smoke. I don't know if that's a major fire or if that's just somebody burning garbage. Not sure. Could be a warehouse fire or something. I'm not sure. Literally just to my left now, you guys just missed out on where it's at. I don't know. Big bump, big bump. Looks like a warehouse fire or something back there. I'm sorry for the readjustment here. My setup here is falling apart. Sorry for all the excess noise. This is wow, what a disaster I got going on here. Okay, back in action. Some more of these. You see the color of this, they call them a moto taxi. This one here is red and white. It also doesn't have any numbers on it. So this one is probably used as a personal vehicle versus a taxi. They call them moto taxis, but they're supposed to be licensed and whatnot. It's probably used more as a personal vehicle than anything. So. But the different districts require them to have different colors. Like, for example, Callao is red and white. And, yeah, there's no numbers on that one at all. So that one there was absolutely a private, personal use vehicle, right? So, but, yeah, so, like, Rimac is moto taxis are required to be white and blue or blue and white. And Callao is red and white, and there's some other districts I think are like yellow and blue or something like that they have to be. And they have a electronic photo ticketing thing right here in front of us. The speed limit drops to 40 or something kilometers an hour, I think it is. To be honest, I didn't notice it. I was looking at for the sign, because right here on your left, see that box on your left there? Those are their photo ticketing systems that they have here. And you go over the speed limit by around about 5 kilometers an hour, or about 2.5, 3 miles an hour, you're going to get ticketed. And they don't give it to you right away. They send it to you in the mail 3 months later. And you wonder, why am I getting ticketed? That's why. So, this is mostly an industrial zone over here, as you can probably tell. So right here is Elmer Fawcett. This is where we turn to go to the airport. This is probably one of the most unsafe areas to be stuck in traffic right here. Literally on the right here is where a bunch of those combies or whatnot is here. It's usually dark at night. There's one traffic light, or not one traffic light, but one overhead light, and you can't see very well. It's usually out. So it's not a very safe place there at night. Here we are on Elmer Fawcett, on our way to the airport. I think we're 3 traffic lights away. I don't want to make this too long of a video, so we're going to give it another minute or so, 30 seconds, and then we're going to bail out, because I do have to upload this to YouTube, and nobody wants to watch me sit in traffic for 5 minutes or 10 minutes. So this is, by the way, right here, this is the railroad crossings. You take a look, there's no barriers to stop traffic. I mean, I'll give you a quick look around here. You'll see that there's no barriers for the traffic, so they can just literally just drive right through them. You know, nobody stops for them. So that's it, guys. Have a good one. Bye.